What's up, y'all? Look where I'm at, bro. I'm literally on the edge of Blue Diamond, man. These were the diamonds was found. Nah, I'm just joking. We up here in this place called Rhodes Ranch. Not even anywhere near where you think. Bro, the kids just flew through here on their little bikes and shit. They living their life up here, bro. This is called Rhodes Ranch, Las Vegas, everybody. Rhodes Ranch is this area up here. And let me flip the camera real quick. This is your boy, Frank's Perspective. Your boy Frank on the camera, of course. You know, I was debating a whole bunch of names for this. Frank on film or filmed by Frank, and I settled on Frank's Perspective. I think it's the best name possible, but it's subject to change, right? If there's something that you guys think is a little bit better, let me know down below in the comment section, and maybe I'll change it up. But I want to fly by this one area real quick and kind of capture it on camera. I'm gonna have to go down and then make a U-turn probably and come out this way. But when I show y'all this portion right here, it's gonna be amazing. They have a freaking water park in the actual thing. So here we go, y'all. Look at all of this, man. This is what we talking about Rhodes Ranch. They have houses that pretty much go off this main boulevard, I guess you could call it. The speed limit is 25 through here, so I gotta watch my speed and make sure I ain't going too fast. You do see a lot of labor jobs coming up here, like the agriculture, maintenance, pools, maid, housekeeping, things like that. They're able to come through the front gate without any issues, which is cool, you know what I mean? It's kind of seamless or whatnot. But the house I just delivered to, it was this brother. I didn't expect to see anybody in here, especially of my African background, which is always good to see. But right here, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. Look at this shit. They have a whole water park, if you can see it right there. I don't want to drop out too quick or too slow, but right there is a whole water park, yo. They got a whole water park in their damn neighborhood. Not to mention, they got the whole golf course straight ahead, Rhodes Ranch Golf Course. Here comes the security squad right there. They just rolled past me. I didn't want to get on camera, but look at them, bro. They playing golf out here and just chilling. This is where door dashing meets manifestation for me, and that's what I be doing. Let me flip the camera on. Every time I see something fire, like a car or something like that, or maybe even properties like this or a neighborhood like this, I just think to myself, like, I will have it, and I do have it now. And just because I don't got the car necessarily, like, look at that house over there. I wish I could show it, but just because I don't got the car or the house when the time comes doesn't mean I won't be in a position to get it. You know what I mean? You don't have to buy something for your manifestation to come true. You can have the assets or the money to be able to buy those things that you wanted to buy when you was younger, but maybe you just have a different mindset on what you want to buy with your money at that point. You know what I mean? Maybe you might invest it in something, or you see a groundbreaking invention and you take a hold of that and that triples your money or whatever, you know. But that's just what I'm thinking about when I'm rolling through these neighborhoods, and hopefully the camera is up at a good angle. I gotta get better with that as well, but I'm gonna try and post every single day. If there's a day where I don't post, it might be Sunday or something where I'm just kicking it with my girl or my family, but that's pretty much where I'm at in terms of this channel. So everybody, drop a like down below, subscribe if you are new, and join the journey on Frank's Perspective. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. This was Rhodes Ranch, the very start of my day, and I'll bring it back up with something crazy. So peace out, everybody, and I'll catch y'all in the next segment. All right, so now we're entering Spring Valley territory. Before I was in the Green Valley, Southwest Las Vegas, going in between those for DoorDash. But now I think going forward, at least today, it's real busy in Spring Valley. So if you can kind of see past these trees, there's a little casino over there. It's gonna be right past the trees over this way. It's called the Hard Rock Casino. And that casino out there is pretty much Summerlin South. So that's a very, very long drive. And I was talking with somebody that actually does the DoorDash quite frequently, and he said that Summerlin South be getting shitty tips. So just because you got money does not necessarily mean you're gonna be generous with money giving it out. Probably because you know how hard you work for your cash, one, and two, those houses and keeping up a family and those type of factors that go into that, I mean, damn, it's crazy nowadays. Vegas prices going up, and the quality of homes for the price of them are going down, down. So it makes you think, is it really worth living here long term? We'll see in about 25 years, right? Who knows what it's gonna look like in 25 to 50 years, because I don't know. If you're watching this right now and you're my age, I'm 22, I just turned 22 last month, so that's 72 years old. We'll all be alive, God willing, to see that, you know, that change if you're here in Vegas. So right now I'm just in the Spring Valley area. I'm by, what is this, Frias Middle School, just in case Anybody knows exactly where I'm at? I think I'm on Durango. I'm not too sure. I don't think I am, but I'm over here by the mountains, of course. But just wanted to check in, say what's up, and also a little bit of a history lesson about Summerlin. A man came in, bought 30,000 acres. He named it Summerlin because that was his grandmother's maiden name, her last name. So he named it Summerlin. Fast forward to, I think, 1994 or 1996. Tiger Woods won his first pro tournament ever at TPC Summerlin. So a little bit of a homegrown talent, if you must say, right? But I think he's from Florida, so a total contrast of weathers. From the desert to the, what was that over there? The swamp? Like, I don't even know what they call that down there. It's not the swamp. It's not the bayou either, because the bayou is Louisiana. But that area down there is the Everglades. That's what it's called. Yeah, but a different type of vibe from the Everglades to the desert for sure. So just checking in to say what's up. Peace out, everybody. And I'll see y'all in the next frame. Just delivered my second order, $5. I don't think I got a tip on it, but right now I'm at this cancer care facility, and yeah, man, it's just real humbling. Thank God, and thank God that you're healthy, for real. So I'll be back in the car. Peace. All right, I had to cut that that out right there. So I was in the elevator, right? And as soon as I got off, I figured like I'm in a hospital, so there's probably gonna be some moments where patients, I'm coming into contact with patients or a doctor, you know what I mean? I'm not really trying to show all that behind the scenes. To deliver this order, I had to go to the building 2, which it said. So I went to building 2, then I came all the way back over to building 1, the Comprehensive Cancer Center, apparently is what it is. So it was just really humbling going in there and seeing everybody that might be going there for different reasons or cancer in particular. So I don't know, it just felt good to see some people smile and just to tell myself that there's a lot of life to live, and I need to make sure that I'm living my life in as few words as possible. So this is the end of the vlog. I know I've been talking for quite a bit. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. If this is the end, it's the end. But I think I'm gonna come back with one more clip for today's video. So peace out, everybody. This right here is the McCarran Airport, is what it used to be called, but now it's called the Harry Reid International Airport. And you see up there, they got the warning signs and everything. Right here to my right, I'm pretty sure this was a traffic accident or a traffic jam. Maybe a car broke down, any of those. It doesn't matter, you're still gonna be out here in the heat. And of course, you see the struggle people go through on a daily basis out here. It's very tough being homeless here or being broke. I ain't really experienced that necessarily, but I know what it's like to be broke out here and have to work every single day to try and get your bills paid like I did last month. Now let me tell y'all a story, man. I really should have saved my money and I would have been in a better position financially. You know what I mean? But that's just what everybody does. You kind of see the short sight, and it's not like I can't make the money back or anything like that. It's nothing about that. You know what I mean? Because that's what the hustle is. You spend the money, you're gonna make it back anyways. And that's why I did it. Now, it lets me capture the grind back. I need 90 bucks to pay my first bill. I think I need about 120 for my next one. And then my rent, end of the month, I gotta make that too. So we'll see exactly how it goes. I'm not gonna disclose all of my costs and all of my bills and things like that, because that's some private stuff, private matters. I'm just waiting in traffic here on the Sunset exit when you get off of the freeway, because look at this, yo. Apparently, I don't know exactly what happened up there. Maybe I can look around the side, but nothing. So we're just gonna keep driving this way, and then once I'm out of here, I'm gonna hit Sonic up, get myself a little soda, maybe a little icy or something. It's like 110 today. It's very, 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 very hot. So, with that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here. For real this time. And I'll be back when I finally make it home. Finally about to make it home, and I wanna capture something that's very common in Las Vegas, everybody. Mind my dirty rear view mirror there, or sorry, my side mirror. If you see this guy right here, he's nodding off in the middle of the street, yo. It's just so hot out here. How do you expect someone to be homeless, have no shelter, no water, none of that shit, man? Don't got enough money to get nothing. I see people on the streets And I'm compassionate for them because I don't know their story. But most people got caught up in drugs or gambling or certain vices like that. It could be mental illnesses. I'm generous with giving back. You know what I mean? On Sunday is the day I choose to give back if I see somebody. Or maybe if it's somebody in a different circumstance. One thing I want to say though, how can you be homeless and bring a dog out there, yo? You know what I mean? Like, you can't have a dog and be on the streets. That's just my opinion, right? Now, it doesn't mean that it's wrong for them to do what they're doing, because everybody can live their life how they want to, right? But if we go by that adage of live your life how you want and you're on the streets, you can't be mad at somebody that doesn't give you money because you on the streets, and in their perspective that you could get a job instead of just being on the streets all day, which is true, you know what I mean? But who knows if they're going and getting a job and doing all that stuff. It's just tough. It's tough to see homeless people because it really does play on your sympathy. It plays on your sympathy because it's like, damn, if I was out there, that would fucking suck. That would suck. But in my opinion, if I was out there, I'd get a job. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a catch-22. It's like, if you gonna hustle, you gotta get out there and hustle, right? If you homeless, you gotta change your position. And if you really wanna change the position, you really gotta work hard. Because the less money you got and the less opportunities you got, the more hard work you're gonna need to put in, and the more smart thinking as well. Because how in the world do you expect to make it out of a situation where people ain't gonna look out for you and want you to make it out, right? So you gotta think 3 steps ahead or 4 or 5 steps ahead and take the money you making, whatever it is, invest it, save most of it, pay your bills off and whatever else there is. Maybe skip a meal, maybe don't eat today. I'm serious, that's some shit I did. There's been times where I didn't eat, you know what I mean? It's like, nah, you know what? I don't got it. I'm not finna eat nothing. Or you go to Sonic or whatever, you get a little coupon code and get like $1 chicken nugget or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like there's different opportunities out there. You just gotta really use your mind and look around and see what you can do to change your surroundings in the world. So I just got back to the crib here. A great day out here door dashing. I didn't make too much. I think I made only like 30 bucks, but I usually wait to go out at night. So we'll see tonight when I go out and see what I get into as well. All right, y'all, that was Frank's Perspective. Peace out. It's the type of shit I'm talking about, y'all. I come home and I got throw up all over my side patio. Look at this shit, man. Somebody over here just fucking throwing up and shit. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to get a fucking hose or something and come through here and clean it up. Cause what the fuck?